Slavery. Something we believed was extinguished from society a long time ago, but that's not true. So what precisely is slavery? By definition, working very hard for somebody else for very little to no repayment. This video is aimed at the first world countries and applies only to those. They are who own the majority of wealth, and that's why they are the most desirable to control. It is simple corruption. Did you know that Coca-Cola just bought Costa Coffee? Do you know that most of your favorite brands are owned by very few companies? Yeah, it is that bad. Every single day, we all consume, use, wear multiple of these brands. Mindless indulgence. It was only £2 bottle of Coke, £1 packet of crisps, but this is a funnel of slavery that utterly plagues our first world countries, all the way from top to bottom. In the UK, the average salary is about £31,000. In the US, approximately $70,000. Bear in mind the UK has free healthcare and many other social government benefits. Generations to generations go paycheck to paycheck to feed their family, never really being able to give back or treat themselves. But it's much more sinister than that. It's this way for a reason. Some may see the economy as a gift to humanity, that people would have no order if this wasn't the way. But isn't it a little too convenient? Let me break this down for you. 84% of people in the UK consider themselves working or middle class. These are the people who have to keep working. Without it, they will no longer afford the lifestyle they are substantiating. That's 84% of approximately 30+ million on average of £31,000. All of this money, as we discussed, find its way to our favorite brands through overindulgence and quite simply people who can find no way out. Just to put it into perspective, that's around £930 billion. But I hear you. How is this in any way slavery? Isn't it just a little too convenient, these salaries? That's more than 80% of population's wealth will inevitably funnel its way back to the top. You can see from this, it's already a bad situation. But what if I told you it is worse than this? The only thing more valuable than money is time. So why do you think it takes 5 out of every 7 days of your life to earn your precious £31,000 salary? Not only does every penny trickle its way all the way back to the top, but so does the time. Picture this: a diagram where all the money goes into these pockets of the rich over the annual year, but instead swapped for time. Broken down more simply, McDonald's, our favorite fast food chain that is open 24 hours a day and takes approximately 20 to 25 employees to run. 480 hours of people's time to run the average McDonald's per day. So what time do we as the general population have to go away and earn our way out? And that's how they keep us tied in. I wish it ended here, but it only gets worse with the rise of processed foods, chemicals, and even more consumables. Hormones, including chemicals, are becoming more and more common. Elf bars, which are becoming more and more common, especially among the youth, are producers of hormones that tell your body to submit and relax, making you even more prone to a life of complete utter misery. The ultimate hamster on the wheel. Plastics in our shampoos and soaps have that suck the ambition of every single person every single day. This keeps you working and playing video games for one more day, on and on and on, until you find yourself right back where you started, in the rat race, in the crowd. More than ever, people need to be aware of what they consume, whether this is content, food, advice, anything you can possibly think of. It needs to be monitored with care. Otherwise, it is impossible to take your true character out into the world and show people who you really are. Slavery. It is harder to be healthy more than ever. Forgot to mention, yes, it is even worse than we thought. A pot noodle for lunch for £1. No effort, no dishes, or cook yourself a nutrition-dense, expensive lunch with fruits that is more expensive than the pot noodle alone. The funnels and traps we are being held ransom to are so dangerous. And without the awareness of it all, you, yes you, are watching this video, will be nothing but a part of giant Jizjo they want you to be a part of. The slave nation. Covering this topic, we have delved deep into the science of praised and envied first world countries. We know that perhaps in some instances, the model of these countries brings a lot less turmoil. And quite simply, you must mold your own worldview on these things. We just like to shine the light on unseen sides of the viewpoint on topics just like these. The most important thing in life is that you are happy. And so I want you to leave this video with awareness. If nothing else, the information you need to move through the world in confidence with a sense of direction. If you're still watching, keep on your journey. And more importantly, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. We can't wait to bring you more content like this very soon.